It was all very emotional and exhausting.
It's emotional.
The feeling was really surreal. It was just emotional. It was energy.
Hey YouTube fam, it is early in the morning on a Wednesday morning here in Western Australia. It is raining. Haven't seen rain in a while, at least not of this sort. So pretty happy. The garden, the plants are going to be very happy. My partner's going to be very happy because all the fruit trees and everything, the grass, the lawn is going to be watered for free. Alright, we are out and about today early, camera gear, heading to a studio for a photo shoot, and not just any photo shoot. It's going to be a photo shoot with a couple of our national champions in the junior ranks here in Australia. So that was for track racing, and there are a couple of juniors there and their parents will be coming in for a photo shoot. This photo shoot is sponsored by Ascent, and this video is also sponsored by Ascent, this episode. Ascent is a maker of all things good, wheels, handlebars, they like to call them the fast bars, bottom brackets, and yeah, basically high-end componentry for cycling, whether it's road or track. Ascent has got you covered. They want to, well, give you confidence, because hashtag confidence is speed. Yeah, that's their philosophy. Okay, enough of that stuff. What we're going to do today, I'm gonna introduce you guys to some of our junior national champions who run Ascent products. Essentially, this shoot has been sponsored by Ascent. They've paid me to do the shoot, and because these athletes who've won the green and gold were running Ascent wheels or handlebars or bottom brackets or all of the above, and they've won medals. And this is Ascent's way of congratulating these junior national champions in their sporting journey with a professional photo shoot. So Ascent, thank you for thank you for sponsoring the shoot, and thank you for sponsoring this video. All right, let's go. It was a little bit cold, rain was coming down, not too heavy, heavens were starting to clear up, but I was determined to make this cold day nice and warm for the athletes and their parents, and to have a great shoot. And soon I was at the studio. We're at Image Style Studio early in the morning, and everyone's early except for Ava. So Ellis, hey, how are you going today?
Good, thank you.
Excited for today's shoot?
Yeah.
Have you had a professional shoot done before?
No.
You're in for something special. And Trent, how about you, mate?
I'm good, thank you.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, it's fun.
Looking forward to today's shoot?
It'll be an experience.
100%. I like the microfiber cloth your dad has brought. Good thinking.
Yes.
Very good thinking. Excellent.
Rain came out of nowhere.
It did. Let's see. Your mum is hiding away. Hey, Lara.
Yes, hiding.
Hello.
Too early for filming.
Too early for filming. Have you guys done a professional photo shoot at all? Family shoot or nothing?
No.
We done a family
Nothing.
shoot.
Did we?
Yeah. It's in the kitchen.
It's in the kitchen.
Oh,
yes. Okay. It happens to us parents. We tend to forget about things. Okay, very nice.
She's right.
Really looking forward to doing it. And yeah, this is the beautiful Cervelo T4 track bike. Holy cow, the cranks are tiny, like skinny.
Yep.
But no, 170? 170. Those are long cranks. Jeez. I was watching you on the telly.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Thank you.
And this is a Merida Reactor. Whew. Very nice bike. Is this a sticker or an insert? It's just, no, it's not. It's paint. Is it? It's paint. Yeah. Nice. Good stuff, man. Holy moly! This is a very long stem.
Good stem, eh?
With a cap that doesn't really belong.
Yeah, it's air.
We need to get a new one.
We need to talk about this. Very nice, and air handlebars as well. Very cool. all we got to do is just wait for Kelvin, who is the one of the owners of Image Style Studio, used to work here, and Ava to rock up. So almost time. They should be here soon. All right, everyone is here. Ava is finally here, and apparently she's late because Why are you late?
I forgot to change my rear wheel, so it wasn't.
Late, so it's 5 minutes. It's fine.
It wasn't an 86 wheel.
All right, so I'm gonna try remember all your names. Ellis,
Yes.
Ava, Guy Gibson,
No.
Trent.
It's Constantine.
It's Constantine. Fantastic. Well, you guys are in for a fun time today. I'll be putting this camera somewhere there. So if you forget that there's a camera and do something silly, it'll go on YouTube. Other than that. So we began this studio session with a quick briefing with the parents and the athletes as well, basically telling them the do's and don'ts of what to do in the studio, what to expect when the flash goes off, the fun things that we can experience over the next 2 hours. And yeah, that was pretty much basically it. It's a standard procedure before every single studio session that I do. And if you do a studio session with me, well, that's exactly what you'll experience. And just before we began the session, QX from Ascent called in on video to say hi to the parents and the athletes.
Cool. So yeah, enjoy the shoot. So, leave you in that good hands, and yeah, have a great day.
Before long, they were all into it, learning how to pose, learning where to stand in relation to the lights, making sure that all the shots were not only good but also very fun and enjoyable. Holding up the medals, I could see that they were super proud of what they'd done. The parents at the back cheering them on, taking photos, taking videos of all the behind the scenes stuff. The bikes were in full display, and kudos to the parents who brought microfiber cloths to clean the bikes to make sure they were nice and shiny. The athletes had a great time, as you can see. And for those of you who are budding photographers or maybe even professionals, I use a very simple 4-light setup. So 2 shooting into the back, so that we'll get a very nice white background. Use one very large overhead key light, and also a fill at the front. And the fill at the front was basically to fill in the light at the bottom, so you don't get only the top bits well exposed. Using Godox flash guns and transmitters. And so, after getting the athletes in, well, you can see the laughter, they're having lots of fun. I realized that some of them didn't have great mobility. We got to get the parents to come in after, because after all, these are the unsung heroes of our junior athletes, driving them to the track, spending hard-earned money on bicycle components and stuff like that. And here are some of the photos from the day. Don't they look absolutely awesome? Beautiful bikes as well, big smiles, blue steel face here for Trent, and the beautiful wheels as well from Ascent, the Pista 86s. Constantine on the right there grabbing his whole bunch of medals from this year, and the parents claiming the medals for themselves because, well, I think they deserve it too, hey? And since this shoot was sponsored by Ascent, I had to sit down to ask these 3 athletes all about their Ascent wheels and handlebars as well. So we're going to talk to Ellis, Trent and Ava. Here we go.
I really like the wheels personally. I think they work really well, and also just gives you extra propulsion when you move. You can definitely feel the difference as you go.
I'm Trent Rensberg. I'm national champion for team sprint. I was the first rider, and I love the Ascent 86s. They're fast and they save so much energy and time on the track.
Hi, I'm Ava Rogers. I won the team sprint and I was like Trent, the first wheel. I love the Ascent wheels because they are super fast and they are customizable, so I can stand out within any crowd, and the aero bars are just so aero.
I got to spend some time with both the athletes and their parents as well, and if you're still with me, fantastic, because this part of the video is really cool. As a parent and as an athlete, I want you guys to hear straight out from their mouths how it feels. I'm here with Ellis, and Ellis, tell me a little bit about the race that you won. You won 2 races.
Yeah, I did.
Which 2 did you win?
I won the time trial, the 500 meters, and the sprints.
Okay, let's talk about time trial.
Yeah.
So, tell me about how it felt, because it was a standing start, right?
It was, yeah. I was one of the first up as well, considering I haven't been doing it for long. So didn't have many times to go off.
Yep.
My start was good, I would feel, but my legs, because it was the last day, was really not well.
Really
so like,
not well.
Nah, they were so stiff. But at the end,
how many days of racing was it?
I think it was 5 or 6.
5
yeah.
or 6 days, hey.
But at the end, I found out I got the new state time trial, state
Nice.
time for 1 lap,
And
I got first, which was great.
yeah, how did it feel out there on the track? Because 500 meters, how many laps is that?
500 meters is 2 laps. The first lap felt good, but in the second lap you start to die out because you get tired.
Because you're going full gas, right?
Yeah, so you just get tired, and then at the end you just got to use everything you got left just to push through.
Was your mum in the crowd?
Yes, she was.
Could you hear her screaming?
I could hear everyone screaming. Everyone was like along the banners, like on the barriers, and it's really good vibes because everyone was banging against it and yelling.
I know, that was crazy. Do you prefer flying starts or standing starts?
I'd like flying starts, but my flying starts are really slow. So people get really worried when I go behind them or in front of them. But I like flying starts probably a bit better because you already got momentum going.
That's cool. How have these wins made you feel? Are you more motivated for future races and stuff like that?
I would say so. And considering I have been doing this like 7 months now, it's actually it's really cool to think about that.
Yeah, that
in a way,
cool.
Yeah.
You know, Olympics is coming up in a couple of years. You reckon you're gonna try and make the team?
I don't know,
Team
maybe.
Australia?
Tempt it. It's worth a try.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thanks so much for today. Hope you enjoyed the shoot.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good fun.
Looking forward to delivering the photos.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
So you got to interview the parents as well, right? Like, you can't just have all the attention go to the winners, because the creators of the winners are also very important. Lara, how did you feel when you watched Ellis out on the track at Nationals?
It was very exciting, also surprising, and I had to have a little lie down after one of her sprint.
A little lie down?
Yeah. It was all very emotional and exhausting.
I see. What do you hope for Ellis's future on the track and maybe the road as well?
I hope she continues to enjoy it. I'm surprised though that it's taken her this long to like cycling, because her dad and I have been trying to get her into it for years.
Wow, for years?
Yes.
So finally, hey?
Yes.
It's like final. Okay, that's cool. And as a parent, how do you feel about your daughter's achievements?
I think she's done amazingly well. She should be super proud of herself.
Fantastic. Do you have any words of encouragement for her on the spot?
Just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing. All right, fantastic. Thank you, Lara. Cheers.
Bye.
So I'm here with Ava Rogers, and she won the team sprint gold medal. It was super exciting to watch on TV, like seriously super exciting, because they give you the times and then you see them cross the line, and either at the same time or just in front or just behind. It is Now, you were the first rider.
Yes.
Now, why did they pick you as the first rider?
Pardon?
Why did they pick you as the first rider? Why were you chosen?
At States, they saw that I had the fastest first lap time out of the gate. So I was the fastest out of all the girls that could have been chosen. So it was actually between me and 3 other girls. So I think 4 of us were in the contention of getting into the team and doing the first lap. But then I think they saw that I was determined and I really wanted to be in that first position.
What's the job of the person starting out of the gate?
I'm supposed to just lead out as fast as I can. I'm supposed to just get out, and it's apparently the hardest role to be in, because you got to get the cadence up for the team. You got to just go for it. And if you can see the action photos, I was really pushing hard. My face is pretty grim.
So walk me through. You do the first lap and then you just go up high on the boards, correct?
Yeah, not too high, because I think I still got to give them a bit more aeroness. But I got to pull up, and then lead pull off and cross the line before them. They're the second person's wheel.
I see. How did it feel after your first lap pull, watching the rest of your teammates take it home?
I was screaming at them, even though they were on the other side of the track. I was screaming, and then when I looked up, because you can see the times on the board, when I looked up and I saw that we came first, I actually nearly fell off the boards because I was just so excited. I lost a bit of grip and then kind of fell, but then regained balance.
That's
really
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Not great to fall, and not great to fall on national TV.
But it's fine if I'm a national champion.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Ava, and congrats.
Thank you.
Nicole. I'm with Nicole. This is Ava's mom. Nicole, how did it feel just being there, watching Ava take the first lap, start from the gate, pull the team up to speed, and then watching the team bring it home?
It's emotional because she worked so hard, the team worked so hard, Maddie, V. It was a real team effort, and I think that's the big difference in track. You can do individual races, but the team events are really quite special. 3 girls coming together to win the gold, and unexpected. They knew they had a chance, but it had to come right on the day and come all together. And amazing coaching from Ross and Luke, and then to have the boys follow in the next event and win gold as well. It was like
double
WA, we are taking it to the rest of Australia.
Now, I remember was it the heats or the qualifying? One of the riders, what's her name? Charlotte?
Yep. In the team pursuit.
Yep. The team just went up with 3 instead of 4.
Yes.
Did your stomach suddenly find itself in another part of your body?
I think everyone may have said a few swear words. It was like, oh my God. But testimony to the 3 girls that were still on the boards. It was amazing. Charlotte was devastated because no one plans for that.
Was that a final or was that heat?
No, heat, yeah.
Heat.
And they were so close to the silver time. I think, without a doubt, if the 4 girls were in there, because it's easier, you've got more draft, you've got more power. If the 4 girls were in there, I definitely think they would have gone for the gold.
Yeah.
But bronze, even with that, and they absolutely smashed the bronze race. It was messy, but they got the job done at the end.
Yes,
so
amazing.
It was good. Yeah.
Now, I know Ava hasn't been riding on the boards for very long.
No.
In fact, all of our winners have been on the boards for less than a
very,
year.
very short. All 3. Yeah.
How does it feel as a parent to see your child excel at a sport?
I think, well, for me, watching Ava has always been pretty gutsy and got a lot of grit and determination. Everything that she's tried, so she started as a runner on the track, did really well there with little athletics. We moved into triathlon because she was good at swimming and running. The bike was her weakest leg, would you believe? And her last season she was the state champion for her age in triathlon. And she started triathlons because of her dad. She watched her dad and thought, well, I can do that. And then, was beating her dad straight away. So that was really cool. And then to move into track, she did a WACE selection, a talent identification selection. She was selected for cycling, canoeing and rowing.
She chose cycling, obviously.
Chose cycling, yes, because she she actually thought it would help her with triathlon. Yeah, and it was her weakest leg. To be honest, when we were told that it was on the track, we were a bit, we preferred the road. But it absolutely has worked out, and I think the exciting thing is these kids all have a pathway to go towards potentially the Olympics if they can go hard enough and if they can achieve as much as they can. A couple of them are going to Malaysia. We've got 8 kids that came from nationals were selected to be part of an Australian development team, and we head off to Malaysia next week. So
very nice.
To be doing that at this age.
In Malaysia next week. I'm going to be in Malaysia next week.
Oh my gosh, you come and watch.
Okay. Hey babe, this is me. I think I'll have to head to the where's the track?
The national
Is it
track?
Kuala Lumpur?
Yeah, KL. Yeah,
We'll be in KL. Maybe I'll sneak off to watch some track racing. Do you have any words for Ava to encourage her?
She doesn't need encouragement because she's got bags and bags of it at the moment. She knows that we're really proud of her dad and I. And
no, go ahead and tell us something. Go.
Congratulations, Ava. You are awesome, and I love your attitude. And just go hard.
Amazing.
Thank you.
With Trent, he's only young. Going to be bumped up to under 19s very soon, even though he's only 16. Just born in the wrong part of the year, bro. All right, you were the first rider out of the gate, very similar to Ava. And so walk me through moments before the beeps. Beep, 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 beep.
So I think it's like 50 seconds we have of just waiting and till the gate goes. And in the gates, I was scared, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like in the qualifier, I was shaking, and we got on the track quickly. But in the finals, we were on the 15th beep. I look to my right, I only see Toby. Lincoln's nowhere to be seen, and I was stressing. So I was holding onto my bars. I was doing my little leg slaps, trying to get into the zone. And as the last 5 beeps were going, I was so nervous. I couldn't breathe. It was scary. I couldn't hear anything, and it was straight tunnel vision. I was in the zone.
Almost like just everything, like blinders on. Even though there are thousands of people in there, you can't hear a thing.
Couldn't hear a thing. And all I could see was the black and red lines.
Okay. Can you tell the viewers what the black and red lines are? Because some of them don't know.
So on the velodrome, there's 3 lines. We have the black, which is the bottom of the track. The red.
That's the shortest route?
Yep, the black's the shortest route. The red is maybe half a meter above the black. And those 2 lines are the sprinter's lane. Then above that, you go maybe 2 or 3 meters. You got a blue line, a light blue line, and that's about near the middle of the track.
Yep.
And the black and red, we call it the sprinter's lane. And
All right, so you kick off. Okay, the final beep goes, and then you basically lunge forward. And get up to speed. Now, what was going through your brain those moments? Because it's the one that flies by really quick.
I was just saying push in my head. I was just saying push, push, push. I could feel the pressure, and I just knew I had to try my hardest.
Now, so after doing that first lap, you peel off.
Yeah.
What happens after that? Tell me from your point of view. What were you doing?
So as I was peeling off, I looked to my left because I had my teammate Toby.
Yeah.
I was looking at him and I was screaming. I went, "Go, Toby!" And it was an amazing experience. And as I peeled up, I was looking at the other side of the track. We had the Victorian boys, and it was amazing. It was neck on neck until the last bit of it, and we just saw Lincoln go past. It was amazing.
How did it feel, man? How did it feel? Tell me.
I was screaming in my head. I had to keep nonchalant though, just to look cool. I was making sure I looked cool, but man, I was excited. I may have not have showed it. Actually, I lied. I was showing it. I had my hands up. It was a great experience.
Fantastic. Was your dad in the stands?
Yeah, dad and mum cheering. Mum was cheering. She lost her voice. She was screaming. If you go back onto the Oz Cycling
the videos,
you can just hear her screaming, "Go Trent! Go!" It's amazing. Mum's been doing that ever since I was little at athletics carnivals and things like that. So it was a good to have them there supporting me.
Oh, fantastic.
And I appreciate it.
Hey, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you on the podium many more times.
Thank you so much.
All right, cheers, bro. And so now I'm with Sebastian. That's Trent's dad. Bro, promise me you don't get too emotional.
No, I'll try. I promise I'll try.
From your view in the stands as you watched Trent get up from the gate, what in the finals? Okay, in the finals. So let's not talk about the heats or stuff like that. How did it feel? How did it feel? Just tell us.
The feeling was really surreal. It was just emotional. It was energy. The crowd was going nuts. We were all in the zone. We were behind our boys 100%. It was truly amazing.
I'm thinking in my head, like, like how in the movies you got that really low bass that boom. Everything kind of slows down and you hear the tuk 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 tuk. Did it feel like that just before he went off?
It really did. Yeah, the emotions, everything. Sweaty palms. It was crazy. It's like I was riding myself.
You're riding yourself.
I was tensed up the whole couple seconds was, but yeah, it was truly amazing to be there.
And how did it feel as a parent to see Trent stand up on the podium with the gold medal?
Wow, the amount of work Trent's put into the sport, the dedication, the commitment, he's always had the heart of a champion, and I think through the WACE recognition, through being identified through the school to go there, they've really, the coaching, the support, Luke Zachariah, X-Speed, Greg, all the mentoring, it all came together as one, and seeing Trent on the podium was just the best thing. He deserved it 100%.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have any words for Trent?
I love you so much, son. You really have a heart of a champion. You remind me of me when I was young, but only better. Mom and I are 100% behind you on the sport. Keep going, keep loving it. As long as you keep loving it and doing what you do, we behind you 100%.
Amazing. Sebs, thanks for your time today.
Thanks guys. Cheers.
We are moving away from track to the road, and with me I have Constantine Gibson, and he's wearing the black and gold. The black and gold is the state jersey, and he is the state champion for 10K time trial. Dude, 10K time trial, what's your time?
17:07.
And that translates to how many Ks an hour? Average speed?
35.5 Ks.
And how old are you?
11.
Yes, and on restricted gears. Now, to put that into perspective, a lot of us mammals, middle-aged men in Lycra, who've got lots of extra flabby here and there, 35 Ks an hour, not on a time trial bike, into a headwind, that is tough. That is tough. Now, 10 Ks. Walk me through your strategy, because Champion Lakes, one lap. How many Ks is one lap?
One lap's 5 Ks.
So it's 2 laps of Champion Lakes.
Yeah.
What was your plan? Was it a negative split, or was it a go full gas and then see what happens?
Yeah, just go full gas and whatever happens kind of happens. I just persisted to the end. I looked at my stats. I had a negative split.
So your second lap was quicker?
No, actually my first lap
was quicker. Okay.
Wait, so is it positive split?
Yes, that's right.
So yeah, but it was only by 7 seconds, I think the split was. So I did very well to keep.
Now, the Champion Lakes course, did you do it clockwise or anti-clockwise? So is it left-hand turns or right-hand turns?
Left-hand turns.
Left-hand turns. Okay,
yeah.
So anti-clockwise. Now, there's that back straight that's always into a headwind.
Yeah, it's 2 kilometers, half of it. It's just full headwind, and you gotta keep going, because that's the bit that you can lose the most time.
How did it feel when you were going into that headwind?
All of a sudden, my legs just felt heavy, and everything was. I was pushing into a wall.
Pushing into
the wall of wind.
Geez. Wall of wind. Actually, that's a good one. Wall of wind. Now, how did you feel when you actually finished and discovered that you won?
I was so happy. I broke the state record, and yeah, it just felt so good. My dad was like, yes,
you know.
Very nice, very nice. Do you have your sights on anything? Your next race? What's the next big goal?
My next big goal is probably the under 15 record, of course, but also I have road nationals next year because they are allowing under 15s to participate.
Yes, are you excited?
So, yes, I am.
So you're going to target road nationals?
Yeah.
Fantastic. How many laps will you be doing, the one at Kings Park?
I'm not sure actually.
But
there hasn't been too
better
much.
Start training.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. I hope to see you on the podium at Nationals, Road Nats next year. And congratulations and all the best. We'll be watching you. Cheers.
Yeah.
This is Guy.
Hello.
Guy's the guy behind Constantine.
I haven't had that before.
When Con won the state championship for the time trial, how did it feel leading up to preparation to the actual day? Because two laps. I mean, you obviously be standing at one spot.
Yes.
And then you watch him come by once, and then the next time it's like finished.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
Yeah, great venue for it. The parents can get together and chat like you said, and waiting for them coming back from that long back straight. Preparation was pretty good until the night before when his brother had a few seizures that night and he didn't get much sleep, so we weren't sure how he was going to go. And he broke the record, which he really wanted to do, given Oscar Barrett held the record, who's the national CX champion, and he looks up to a lot and loves riding against.
How much? What was the time difference between the record and his?
Only 11 seconds.
11 seconds. Only?
Yeah,
dude, 11 seconds is a lot.
We'll see. We'll see when it comes to 15s. Oscar's doing very well, and they're the first to always support us and congratulate us, and vice versa. We love to see their journey as well.
Now, as a parent, seeing Con, your son, doing so well, because he's got a heap of medals, like, how does it feel as a parent to see your child succeed?
Yeah, of course. He's used to winning, so he's got to keep his head down and look at the next step. We're from an elite sporting background, but new to cycling. So, but then again, Pogacar's parents went into cycling too, so it can happen for him. No, we're just supporting his passion like all the parents here are doing, and enjoying getting out socially with him as well. And that's why it's nice to partner with Ascent, because you care about the little things that can help the victories, but also the local enthusiasts enjoying the river loop on a Saturday, which is me. So with him, and eventually see him at the cafe when I eventually get there.
I know how that feels, man. We get dropped all the time.
You're talking about wind. It's hard out there sometimes, but so that's why he's enjoying partnering with Ascent. They've got a history in his heritage region of Southeast Asia. So he did his first race in Indonesia, nationals with 40 other kids.
Nice. How did he go?
He was the youngest there, but he got third. He got on the podium. More money than he wins here, which is good. Paid for the trip. But no, we had a fantastic time preparing for that, cycling all through Jakarta and Java, and some of the going up volcanoes and other special things.
What do you have to say to Con anyway, as a parent?
Yeah, look, to Con, we're obviously proud of him. We enjoy seeing his races as much as when he first started, and we would ride to Rockingham and go on the beach and come back, and and he wouldn't stop, and he still doesn't stop. So we just love seeing him enjoy it, see how he goes with it. Cycling will never leave him, so no matter what he does with it. So and he's doing very well with it, and it's getting him out engagement in the local community with the likes of Ascent and the cycling community here. So it's good for him developmentally as well. So we're enjoying the journey with him that he's taking us on.
Beautiful. All right, all the best, and thank you so much for your time today. Cheers.
Thanks, Nat. Good to see you again.
And that is a wrap from me. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.